First rule of family gatherings: always bring your own vehicle so you can leave when you want. Do you ever wonder how many houses you have passed in your lifetime that have people locked in the basement? Well, I effing do now. Your order is out for delivery. Me. Taylor Swift be like, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I write another song about my ex-boyfriends? It's just the arm he used to restrain my shoulder was so strong. Is it true that girls don't mind having their face touched if you're being gentle? This is Patched Bros. I got a restraining order. When he finds out Easter is on his birthday this year. What do you mean one came back? How I sleep knowing I have never tried Prime Feastables or Lunchly and never will. The police officer who grew up on popular MMOs arresting him. Minecraft survival world exists. Me on day 1. Indie game developers, be our guest, be our guest. AAA game developers, now shut up and eat your garbage. You can't drink coffee then take a nap. You underestimate my power. Tried to create a relaxing atmosphere in my statistics practical today by putting on a YouTube fireplace video, but there are about 8 large screens on the walls in the room, so instead it looked like we were all in hell. Me stockpiling insulin before the price gets lacked up again. I'll just get some food from that camp. What could go wrong? 10,000 years later. Don't sit too close to the TV, it'll hurt your eyes. 40 years later. What driving seemed like as a kid, driving as an adult. So what's your favorite hobby? Stalking. Oh, I like singing and dancing. I know. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up. Batman. Flipped penguin. Me leaving the hibachi grill or buffet the way God intended. My first biology test is in 1 hour, so I will change my profile picture depending on my result. I passed. I failed. Me after hitting 5 consecutive speed bumps in a school zone. Sorry car. Did not single time a whole day yesterday. Miss Germany 2024. Random orders cashier. Cooking for 2 hours just to eat for 10 minutes is the biggest scam in the world. Then also washing dishes. Gain time travel powers. Immediately scribble clock hands on your glasses and fist fight Batman. Is there something in Gotham's water? There are 4 types of men. They say she never leaves the house. When suddenly the feeling of what am I even doing here with these people hits me out of nowhere. Science. The human body needs 8 hours of sleep to function properly. Me with 3 hours of sleep. We ride at dawn. Woman moment. I prefer to just call them WOM. Don't want men to be associated with them. My man running on Intel Core i9. Elon Musk claiming he's a master gamer. His Rocket League stats. Me sending a potentially risky text right before I go to sleep and leave it to future me to find out whether or not it was a major F up. Trying not to be awkward. Person. Nice weather. Me. Thanks. I'm kinda tired of living inside a giant pyramid scheme controlled by criminals who gaslight us into believing they are the good guys. Always thinking about the sheriff's hat getting bigger in Scary Movie 3. Do you have a dog or a cat? Me. I don't know. Lady in Walmart told her son put that she back so loud I almost put my she back. Select all pictures with biggest sources of classified intel. 1. Independent media. 2. Deep web. 3. Official intelligence agencies reports. 4. Furry Discord channels. Stand up for what you believe in. I love trains. Me, a German. When an American greets me with how are you doing and I have to figure out if it's a rhetorical question or if they want an actual answer about how I am doing. Farms and other games. Farms in Minecraft. I was sick and tired of my kids not getting my humor. Cause I'm hilarious obviously, so I downloaded a studio audience laugh track and play it at full volume every time I make a joke around the house. Let me tell you, my ego and confidence have never been this on point. Me trying to sleep, a mistake I made in 2013. God, when Christians choose to hate and reject instead of love and accept, why is no one loving their neighbor? I specifically requested it. Looking for someone with 5+ years of work experience. Salary, minimum wage. HR, looking for freshers with 5+ years of work experience. Arkansas men arrested for taking turns looting each other while wearing bulletproof vest after drinking. God forbid men have hobbies.
What are you waiting for? Do it!
You're not actually too lazy to read the above numbers, but you're smart enough to decide what's worth reading. Me after seeing a butter cookie tin filled with lots of cookies instead of the usual sewing kit, confused screaming. Do you really have a cat? Yes. Can I see it? Where is the cat? I miss the brain that can understand this. Can't believe there was actually a time in my life when I could solve this. When you're browsing eBay for Star Wars memorabilia and see someone selling the high ground from episode 3. When you get an extremely rare item during the tutorial and the game lets you keep it. People living a beautiful, majestic life, whatever the F it is I'm doing. Why is it so awkward walking back after you bowl in bowling? When it is getting really hot in LA but it is January. Everyone say cheese. Me. If this was your favorite movie as a young woman, you're probably raising mixed children on your own. People who use paper towels. People who use a bag. Me who puts in my pants. Advertisers after realizing they left the comments section open. 13-year-old me during the loving family trip with my newly found sad music thinking I'm the saddest person alive. TikTok users after hearing about the ban. Me after hearing about it. Cats, descended from the most ferocious chilling machines on the planet. Also cats. Me when I see a cat. US government, stop sharing your data with China. Americans, you know what? I'm gonna share my data even harder. Me in my imaginary world when I'm listening to rock songs. Me in real life. The worst she can say is no. You don't become cooler with age, but you do care progressively less about being cool, which is the only true way to actually be cool. The geezer's paradox. Me after turning the age I have always wanted to when I was a kid. Passing a slow driver, don't do it, turns to see what they look like. Hey, we need to finish this project over the weekend. Me. In elementary school, a deaf girl stole my ice cream and I signed to her to give it back and she closed her eyes. Your heartbeat is probably perfectly synchronized with someone else's, especially if you are led. When I click on confirm payment and they actually take my money. Store opens at 9 AM, alcoholics at 8:55. Me being extra nice to ChatGPT so that when it becomes sentient it won't chill me immediately. My taste in women, also my taste in women, also my taste in woman. If you ever catch me laughing for no apparent reason, it's because I made a joke in my head and I'm the funniest person I know. So just to be clear, you're not cooking dinner then. The system is down, the IT guys, the rest of the company. When you got a lot to say but being silent is the best option. My life in the 90s, my life now. How do I communicate with blind people? Like obviously there's braille, but is there some form of clicking I can do with my tongue to simulate braille verbally? Edit. Never mind, you can just talk to them. How autocorrect feels after correcting fish to urea. Sorry I forgot to reply. The state I have been in for the past hours. When your PC loads games so fast that you don't even have time to read the tips. Modern problems. Me 8760 days with no girlfriend, finding the mop across the room kinda cute. Being called smart because you have a variety of information on different subjects, but in reality it's all surface level intelligence and you don't feel like you're really good at anything. When you try to eat spaghetti and it slaps you in the face. Ban TikTok. Save TikTok. My beautiful granddaughter yesterday, bridesmaid, the thinner one, all look nice though X. When your family member says something wrong about a subject you know, but you can't correct them due to it being disrespectful.
Spare change, ma'am.